Many Americans are starting to see that they will not be getting SNAP benefits in November. And while the Associated Press confirmed that benefits were locked in through October, now many states are openly beginning to tell their residents that unless something changes, there will not be SNAP benefits in November. And some people who utilize these services are actually now logging into their portals to see their pending benefits, and they can see that there are no pending benefits coming in November. One confirmation from someone today said, "Yep, woke up this morning to see no pending benefits on the account. Thankfully, we get our benefits towards the end of the month, so hopefully this gets worked out. But to hear online rhetoric, you would think that we should just die. I've never had a job till this year. We are all 2 paychecks away from needing help." I don't think people realize that nearly 1 in 8 Americans benefit from the SNAP program. And just to officially confirm, Tennessee issued a statement. The Tennessee Department of Health and Human Services has received a notification that if the federal government shutdown continues, federally funded SNAP benefits for November will be unavailable. Even before this announcement, we've already seen people very stretched along their food and finance budget. You may have seen that sales of Hamburger Helper have dramatically increased, and economists are pointing to this as a sign of the fact that food is just getting so expensive that Americans are being forced into a lower cost alternative. This is an economic theory called the inferior goods theory, which means that when sort of lower quality items, no shade to Hamburger Helper, begin to rise in their popularity and purchase, it is an indicator that people's economic purchasing power is actually declining. The point is, even without losing SNAP benefits, people are increasingly stretched economically. And if this continues, it will have a huge ripple effect. Let us think about this for a second. First of all, grocery stores price in to their budgets and pricing strategy, understanding that a certain percentage of their earnings are going to come from SNAP. If grocery stores get less money because less people are spending SNAP, that means people are going to have less hours. That means they're going to have less spending power. But also people who have SNAP who then have to maybe turn to other funding to buy food are going to have less funding to spend on things like paying their power bill or paying their car payment or paying for medication. The theory here obviously is that that causes a further economic retraction. The irony, of course, is that we just gave $20 billion to bail out Argentina, and we may actually give them $40 billion total, while Americans are unsure if they will have money to buy food. 1 in 8 Americans could be impacted by this very soon. If you are able to, now is the time to consider how you might support your friends and neighbors by doing things like preparing for or donating to food banks or even directly to your neighbors if necessary. A lot of people are wondering if there's going to be money to buy food in November, and right now, when they look, the balance is zero. If nothing changes with the shutdown, millions of Americans might be shut out of basic necessities like food.